Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. So in this part we're going to finally finish up the Black Steeple Castle. It's been quite a long time. I'm sure I may have enjoyed all this, but if you're actually watching, then you might be a little bit sick of it. Vixen said she'd go on ahead. Now guards have caught up with us. Let's teach them the true power of a family, being once reunited. And so we'll actually team up with her mother for this next part, which is pretty interesting and pretty fun. I believe she has a level 65 Sylveon, so when we battle these guards, we're going to absolutely destroy them. This also means you should probably put any weaker Pokemon in your party up at the front so they can kind of leech off the experience right there. So I will reorganize my party really quickly. And actually, that's fine. Though the peasants should have stayed prisoners. And again, even though these are just single guards, we will be having double battles against them. I'll laugh last when the one closest to you falls. Pretty nasty for just casual guards. Anyways, I'm actually going to go out of my way to battle all of them. It's funny, you think you can escape, but that's not going to happen. Well, I have my mother here, and she has a level 65 Sylveon, so I think I will. And let's see what this guy has to say. Hate it when the lowlives think they're worth something. Yeah, I'm sure he does. But anyways, again, like I said, we're going to go ahead and battle all of these trainers. They're a really nice source of experience, and unless you want to go back into the secret hideout over there and just grind in the grass over there, I do recommend that you take out most of the trainers. Trainer experience is always welcome. First Alita got out. Now Nancy? I won't believe it. Yeah, he can believe whatever he wants. Anyways, I think I might go ahead and just take care of most of the trainers off screen. Or the guards, rather. But first we have a cutscene here. I want to see every head on a spike. Is that a friend of yours? That's right. We'll take back what belongs to us and us only. Destroy those walls of oppression. Leave nothing but blood in your wake. Join us in our fight against the man. She's quite energetic, isn't she? Augustus, how did you get out of your prison cell? Some girl named Alita came to my rescue. We're going to get off this island then, yeah? Is there even a boat to leave on? Yes. I checked the dock to see if there was, and sure enough. Will you be heading there now? I shall. I'm the only one who knows how to sail a ship of that size. Once everyone is ready, you're to meet me on that boat. Can you hear me? The cameras on the turrets aren't working anymore. Hopefully you can. You need to head to Neved's office right now. The warden is in the highest room of the castle. There's a rumor going around that he has Alita. If that's true, we can't leave until we've dealt with him. That's all I can say for now. It's really bad up here. I'll start the engines now. As much as I don't want to leave you again, I must. Alita needs your help, doesn't she? Please go after her. Please be safe. Aww. That was really sweet. And with that, it looks like we're free to continue on our way up to the warden. It's all the way up over here. Into his study. And it looks like nobody's here, so we'll be able to continue on this way. Right at this point is where you want to stop and save and reorganize your team. I think I'll be sending my Pyro out first, because this is another seemingly easy battle, and I want to make sure to get the most experience out of it. So be it. Don't hold back. And like that, with only 2 sentences, Hooded Girl Emma is going to challenge us to a battle. She sends out what looks like a Meganium. Don't be fooled, that is a Zoroark. It's Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, and Grass Knot. And with that, it'll reveal itself right there. And with the second Flamethrower, I should be able to knock out the Zoroark right here. After that, she's going to send in her Gardevoir as Moonblast, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind. And again, this isn't really a threat here either. Should be able to headbutt this. That was actually pretty awful damage. I'll go ahead and send in my Grappler right here. Again, I'm trying to make sure the Pokemon that aren't at the level cap get the most experience that they can. So I can take a Psychic right here. Hit with a Bulldoze, that should lower its speed enough that I can knock it out. Or not. That's really unfortunate. I guess I have no choice but to use my level 40s. So I'll go ahead and use my Muck. I don't think I should this, but during the battles with the random guards, I managed to get Gunk Shot, which replaced Poison Fang. So I'll go ahead and just use Crunch and knock out this Gardevoir. And finally, here is the real Meganium, as Nature Power, Magical Leaf, Leech Seed, and Poison Powder. So if I can just land a Gunk Shot here, that should knock it out. Good. It's like I couldn't defeat you. I guess that's to be expected. I tried my best. That wasn't enough. Go on, do what you must. I still have things I have to attend to. And with that, she'll be on her way. And with that, we should really be going back and healing up. That really didn't go how I wanted it to. I really wanted my lower levels to get more experience. With that all taken care of, we can finally move on. And move all the way up here. It's good to see you again. But let's just skip the cheesy reunion stuff, okay? We have a job to do, don't we? Neved is just up ahead. You have to make him pay the price for his actions. Huh? Someone told you that I was with Neved. Clearly that's not the case, but that doesn't matter right now. Let's end this. And we definitely will end this. Oh, this room looks so much different than the rest of the castle. Even the banners are different than the ones we've already seen. I can't really describe it, but this room is giving me weird vibes. Something awful must have happened here at one point. And something awful is about to happen here again, but for now, I'm going to save right at this point. You also want to reorganize your party however you may see necessary. And after all that, go ahead and move on up here. Neved, it's all over now. Soon this entire place will be in shambles. We're not leaving until we've settled the score. Is that why you came up here? Waste my time? I just have one question to ask you, Neved. Go on. Why? Why put me through all of that? Was there any real point? You're asking me if doing that to you was necessary? Not at all, actually. Then why? Because you were Kita's daughter. I hated him with every fiber in my being. I swore to him that I would cause him suffering, even after death. What better way to torture his own kin? You're pathetic, Nick. Suppose in some way I can be seen that way. But it doesn't matter anymore. It's all going to end here, whether I win or lose. You want to settle the score? Then show me that you have what it takes. So this is the Zen Executive Neved Battle. No field. Starts off with a Crabombinable and a Tentacruel. The Crabombinable is level 41, holds the Occa berry, which is the berry that reduces damage taken from a super effective fire type attack, has Ice Punch, Drain Punch, Rock Slide, and Crabhammer. The Tentacruel, on the other hand, same level, has a Sitrus berry, has Sludge Bomb, Dazzling Gleam, Blizzard, and Scald. So I set my Stoutland up as first, that way I could get a Intimidate off, and from here I'll send in my Swoobat. The Blaziken is going to protect, just to get its first speed boost off, and my Swoobat here is going to tank the Drain Punch from the Crabombinable. It's 4 times resistant to it, and it has a -1 in attack over there. From here, the Blaziken has Thunder Punch. It's going to try to attack the Tentacruel, and I want to Air Slash the Tentacruel and hopefully weaken it enough that it'll be knocked out in the turn after this. Unfortunately, the Tentacruel went for the Blaziken, but my Swoobat still got knocked out right there, so that's good. From here, I want to go ahead and send in my own Blaziken, and I'm going to start the process of bulking up and setting up here. Alita's Blaziken should knock out the Tentacruel, and I should get my bulk up. So far, so good. So Neved's next Pokemon is going to be Froslass, level 44. Never Melt Ice for an item which boosts its Ice-type attacks. It's Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Will-o-Wisp. You may see a theme in this battle, and that theme to me is that most of Alita's Pokemon are weak to Neved's, which is nice because Alita basically does all the tanking for you. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and start stacking up my stacking shot on the Crabombinable. Meanwhile, Alita should lose her Lucha right there. And again, his AI should be targeting Alita's Pokemon with both of his Pokemon, which means I will be taking attacks that I resist. So from here, another stacking shot should take out the Crabombinable, and she should lose her Staraptor. Next Pokemon he has is his Mancetric. It's level 43, it's holding the Magnet as Thunderbolt, Empower Ice, Volt Switch, and Flamethrower. Hopefully I take out this Mancetric in one shot. And I didn't. Unfortunate. So this is a problem in its own way. The Mienfoo over here has Fake Out, which means I can't continue to stack up my stacking shot, even if I were to target the Mancetric. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and knock out the Froslass here. Its final 2 Pokemon here are the Vikavolt and the Barbaracle. Vikavolt is level 42, no item, Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz, Air Slash, and Underwave. The Barbaracle, level 45, it's his ace, it's holding a Sitrus berry, has X-Scissor, Night Slash, Razor Shell, and Rock Slide. I'm going to go ahead and just Blaze Kick the Vikavolt and get that out of here. And pretty much anything he does could knock out my Blaziken at this point. So from here, I'll go ahead and I'll just send in my Sturdy Please or Grappler. And just see what I can do with this. It also looks like Alita is finally pulling her own weight. So the next hit or two should be able to knock out the Barbaracle. Also, on a side note, my Graveler probably needs to evolve at this point. It's getting to be a bit weak. How is it your child can hold so much power? It truly does infuriate me to no end, knowing that I've lost to you. Losing power, gut-wrenching feat, isn't it? We're never in the position of power anyway. A terrible excuse for a human. You've lost. We're going to leave. Alita, if there's something you must get over, your naivety. But this world is filled with beasts known as Pokémon. It doesn't end with. There was a time in this world where there were no Pokémon. I've had these turrets placed here specifically for you two. As you may know, these turrets also hold the nullification signal. What will you do now that you have no Pokémon? Suddenly, you seem a lot more powerful. To blast you to bits with one click of a button. Ah, finally arrives. This is Madam X. You are in no position to talk in a... I trusted you with this establishment. Look at what you've made of it. Disgusting. Absolutely, utterly disgusting. Go take care of the rebels downstairs. And don't you dare fail me a second time. Disable those infernal turrets. So you're the one I've been hearing so much about. And then there's you, traitor daughter. You're even more embarrassing than he is. You need to shut up. I'm tired of all of you mocking my father's name. Oh? You have fire in you. Your moxie is admirable. I don't care who you are. Our mission is the same. We've left Sheridan. I see. So that's what drives you? The union between two people who share a common goal? Fine then. If you want to talk big, better have the punch to back it up. Don't. And I'll tear through you two right now. Nothing shall remain. So this is supposedly a forced lose battle. There is a way through this though. It So this is a level 100 Yveltal holding a Soul Stone using a move called Decimation. I'm just going to let it play first, just for example here. Doesn't matter what I do here. It's a one-hit KO move, and it's priority too. So again, you're supposed to lose this battle. There is one, or actually a few ways to win this though. As it is a priority move, you can move a move called Quick Guard to actually block this move from hitting, and since Quick Guard has more power points than Decimation has, you could potentially power point stall the Yveltal. And once you do that, it would be forced into struggling and so forth. There's only a few Pokemon out there that have this move though, and you would have to come prepared. Basically, you would have to sacrifice one of your team slots during the Neved Battle in order to beat this Yveltal here. One of the Pokemon that you could get would have been a Fletchinder at the beginning of the game. The Fletchinder in the park have the potential to have the Quick Guard move. Another Pokemon you could get is if you bred the Thor and you traded it for the Sock. Sock actually learns Quick Guard as a level up move. And I'm sure you could probably think of other ways that you could get this. But for now, it looks like I'm going to have to lose. This is a pretty much forced lose battle, and there's no real changes to the story whether you win or lose. I believe you do get money if you win it, and you avoid losing some of your own. However, again, I didn't come prepared. I didn't think to come prepared, and it doesn't really matter. So again, you're going to get to see me get absolutely wiped out here. Which I'm sure may be painful to some. Even if you win this battle, it would still act like you lost regardless. So again, there's my 2,000 prize money gone. Meaningless event. It's clear to me now that the only reason why you made it this far, because my subjects were incompetent. Can't trust anyone to do it. It always has to come from yourself. But you all don't understand that sentiment, do you? Go on about the so-called unity of friendship, then lose tact. The gun is pointed to your head. Be ashamed of yourselves, then. That is human nature. I won't fall into such a category. We have to go now. We can't do this alone. I thought at least if you lost, you'd end this foolish way. Don't you see? What you're doing means nothing in the end. Without power, you are nothing, and nothing you shall become. Fall. What's going on? Why have we stopped falling? We're floating midair. Hey guys, you two doing that? No idea. We're not the ones doing this. Hold on. I'm going to get you down. Stay put. You have any idea how this is happening? Who are... My name is Nim. I'm their best friend. Ain't that right? Let's get down from here. Ew, what a relief. Looks like you didn't take my advice when I told you not to go to Occa Town. And now look at what you've been through. It's okay. I'll forgive you. Promise to listen to me next time. Took me a long time to find this place, so you owe me dinner. If you can't afford that, smiling face is all I need. You guys seem to be alright. Any broken bones? Trauma? Heartbreak? Huh. None of that. Just fine. Who is this? Name's Nim. Nice to meet you all. Hugs and kisses, yes. Yes, we know. We gotta go. He's right. Everyone is already on the boat waiting to go. We can catch up there. As if I'd allow you to walk away like that. Who is that? She jumped down all the way from the top of the castle? That's Madam X. Madam X? I thought she wasn't supposed to be here until tomorrow. Running away solves nothing. You see? I may have made a fool of my admin. I won't fall to that same fate. Perhaps I'll let you leave. There's a price that must be paid. It will be done in spades. Their life. What was the point of doing something barely worth calling a sacrifice? Extremely laughable. Quite concerning. How could a doll gain enough affinity to process the fear? Possible. There must be something else. Not that it mattered much to you all anyway. Shall all receive the same fate is faced. Madam X. Dare speak my name. I've been waiting for you to show up, Madam X. I've put up this facade, Neved, so that I could have the opportunity to speak with you. Perhaps you should stop messing around with him and pay more attention to me. I mean, after all, I did go through quite some length to find me. Melia? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you confused? Thought I was dead? I mean, that's perfectly understandable. You never were smart enough to even think of the possibility of my survival. This changes everything. As much as I want to take you down now, I cannot. Too much damage has been done. There are too many lives at stake. Put this meeting on hold, yes? We're destined to meet again eventually. Sleep tight. Fire. How do you have access to the lasers? Really shouldn't let someone snoop around this castle. just because they asked. Might find something useful to stab you in the back of the Big bad leader of Team Zen. Taken down by just a small shock. You got lucky. No, that's where you're wrong. I didn't get lucky. I thought things through. Goodbye. Sorry, but my name isn't Emma. Obviously. So, are you upset with me? You've done your damage. I've done mine. I'm sure you'll have the opportunity for revenge. And it shall be mine. Oh, about your Team Zen offer. Sorry to say, it's a no. Everyone to the ship. Hey. In a few days. You've been kinda cooped up in this room. Just wanted to come and say that we're all here for you. I feel kinda guilty. If I was there, that things would have been different. I don't let no one intimidate. The next time, I promise I'll be there for you. You got my back, I got yours. It's just how this goes. So yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, that's actually not true. Melia asked me to tell you that she wants to talk to you. Somewhere on the main deck somewhere. What she wants to talk about? I don't know. So yeah, that was quite the story, and there's still so much more to come. Anyways, with this we should be greeted with a familiar tune in the background. And over here, we have something special. There's a note on the Pokeball from Augustus. Hello there. I'm really sorry, saddened by what happened to your mother. Always brave, did things without thinking, saw before. However, I must tell you something. You predicted her death ever since we were locked up in the cell. You knew it was inevitable. Wanted me to give you this if anything ever happened to her. This was a spawn from one of her own Mawile. Wanted to give you bye. Mother truly loved you. Only out. So we'll receive a level 30 Mawile out of it. You may want to save before you take this Mawile, just in case you want a specific ability. There's multiple abilities Mawile can have. Hypercutter is one which will basically negate stat loss. At least in the attack stat, which is nice for Mawile. I think the preferred ability right now would be Intimidate, so you might want to save and reset for that. Maybe not. And let's go ahead and go around this ship and see what people have to say. Now that all this is over, you can probably head back to Sheridan. Some of these are also pretty notable characters. Really sorry about your mom. Sorry, I don't know how to do these things. Sorry about your mother. Only I was stronger. Just not that good at battling. I should be, yes. This isn't quite the SS Oceania. I still love being out at sea. Alright, that's enough of that. Inside of this room is a breeder. This breeder doesn't give you the option, but if you talk to them, they will send out level 40 Audino, and you can actually train on them. Over here is just someone else. Now that everything's over at Black Steeple, I'd say I have too much to look forward to. Wish I had something to bring back some purpose in my life. There is also one of the Pokemon salesmen over here, and you can buy whatever you might need from them. But I'm good. That's pretty much it for up here, isn't it? We make our way up here. We can find Augustus. This is in the SS Oceania. This will do. Should be docking at Oceania Pier quite soon. We'll also find a dull key, so we'll keep that key in mind for later. Also, if you're wondering, yes, Saki is over here. Typical Saki. Ah, looks like they came after all. I'm glad. So I actually called you three, so I could appropriately apologize for the things I've done under the alias Emma. I wanted to win their trust and keep it at all cost. So I did, and said things I shouldn't have, and I really regret it. Well, still a little salty, but you did rescue me from my cell. I will say, though, that comment you made about me was completely mean and unnecessary. I know, I'm sorry. But I'm sure you had your reasons, so I'll let that one slide. I did have my reasons, but that doesn't excuse anything. What were those reasons anyway? A little curious. I was tasked with saving everyone from Team Zen to investigate the castle. Not sure if you all are aware of this. There are 2 structures on the island. I remember Brakeson saying something about that. Never did get the chance to discuss it. We're in such a rush. Apparently, there's something hidden in that second structure. So secret that not even Team Zen admins are authorized entry. Make sure that no one intruded. An invisible barrier was placed. Eventually, I just snooped around the castle to find a way to get rid of that barrier. But unfortunately, I couldn't find a thing. Wasn't enough time. Alright, let me get this straight. You created the Emma persona so you could investigate in peace? Yeah. If I was thrown into prison with everyone else, I wouldn't be able to get anything done. But like I said, even with my freedom to move wherever I wanted, I got nothing. Except for one thing. Oh? What did you find? Neved told me that Team Zen is trying to gather energy, specifically from humans. Humans? Why humans specifically? He wouldn't be clear with me. Everything he told me was cryptic. There's definitely something special about humans that Team Zen is after. Probably could have helped if you were honest with your intentions. I cannot disagree, but I also couldn't risk blowing my cover at any point. What if Neved had fake prisoners placed around as spies? I didn't want to take that chance. There's one thing I'm curious about. Madam X said she thought you were dead. What's the story behind that? What's the reason behind that? Oh, right. I guess they would like to know that more than anyone. It's a pretty long story, but in short, I was rescued by two people named Spacia and Tiempia. They helped me fake my death and erase myself off Team Zin's radar. I guess my little stunt at Black Steeple sort of undid all that work. Still, if it weren't for Spacia and Tiempia, I don't know what would have happened to me. I'm glad you're safe. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have survived another day on that island. So in the end, I trust you. Yeah, me too. You guys, thank you. It's been a few days since we set sail. Justice said that we're close to Oceana Pier, so I'm going to check on that. Oh, and hope you're holding up okay. Your mother was brave and courageous. Will always be remembered. I think I'm going to go too. Still a little on edge, so I need to go cool. Sounds good. Sorry about not helping you earlier again. Don't worry about it. It's all water under the bridge. Hello. It's been a long time. I know you've probably heard this a million times by now, but I wanted to give my condolences. And I wanted to apologize for using her moment of death as an opportunity to strike. I'm sure she would have wanted me to use her death, if it meant saving you. Anyway, on a lighter note, it seems like you've gotten so much stronger since last time. But that's a good thing though. Strength is very important. Only you were this strong back then. Or how different things would have been. It's been so long since that day. The day I tried to forget. After I escaped, I wanted to come back for you, but there were Zen grunts everywhere. I had to leave the city immediately. I didn't expect them to chase me all the way to the Amethyst Cave. It was a nightmare. By the way, Alita told me your snag machine was damaged. You can say what you would like here. I'm not really sure what would be best for the relationship points, if there are any involved here. I'll go ahead and tell the truth. Medelis broke it. Medelis. She's so annoying. Let's take a look at it and see what's the problem. Actually can't see anything wrong with this. Is it actually broken? Medelis bricked this. It's probably done by signal jamming. There's an interfering signal located at Black Steeple Castle too. The snag machine works similar to a Pokeball. The signal switched off Pokeball. It reversed the hindering effect Medelis put on your snag machine. So it should work perfectly now. That's a victory for us. Say, don't suppose you've seen the built-in arena on this ship. Battled inside the castle. I don't count that as a true battle between us. How about you and I have a battle? Have some time to kill. I want to know your true strength. I want you to know mine. Oh, how about we have a battle? For old time's sake. Just meet me there whenever you're ready. And it looks like we might as well go ahead and go through and battle Melia this time. Anyways, from here we're going to just go down right here and into this room where the battlefield is. Be careful not to step on the square that I'm facing. Go into your party, order it however you would like. I'm going to put Swoobat in the front and see if I can give Swoobat one of its final greatest battles. I'm going to save right here and move into position. Strength is important. More to battles than strength alone. Important to remain diligent. Treat your opponent as equal. Underestimating your opponent will only result in a loss. Gotten stronger, but so have I. So this is a battle that we've been waiting for quite a bit. She starts off with her Gardevoir, Hope, level 37, Twisted Spoon for an item, Shadow Ball, Psyshock, Dazzling Gleam, and Wish. As usual, like the last time we battled her for a gym badge, I'm going to try to set up Calm Mind with my Swoobat. And that should allow me to tank the Shadow Ball pretty well. And another Calm Mind should allow me to tank it even better. So at this point, she may even try to use Psyshock, because Psyshock will actually target your physical defense, and I am +4 special defense, so she doesn't really want to bother trying to hit that anymore. I'm going to go ahead and hit her with an Air Slash, just to be certain. Even at +4 special attack, I can't actually knock her out in one hit, but I can do some pretty massive damage. Next up is her Snorlax. Snorlax is level 38, it's holding the Silk Scarf as Body Slam, Curse, Crunch, and High Horsepower. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with an Air Slash, see how much damage I can get. Maybe get a flinch, but I guess not. But I did get a lot of damage off, so I'll send in my Stoutland, get the Intimidate off, and get a Retaliate off. Next up, she'll try to send out her Togekiss. I'll send in my Muck to that. This Togekiss is holding a Sitrus Berry, has Aura Spear, Air Slash, Thunder Wave, and Flamethrower. I'm just going to try to hit it with a Gunk Shot and knock it out. And there's no way it's surviving that. After that, she's going to try to send in her Doublade. I'll send in my Blaziken. It's holding an Occa berry, which is the berry that reduces the damage taken from super effective fire type attacks, as Brick Break, Iron Head, Shadow Claw, and Shadow Sneak. I'm going to attempt to set up on this, which is risky because it has Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw has a high critical hit ratio, so if it crits, then it's going to crit through my defense boost. But hopefully, I can get 2, 3, maybe 4 bulk ups before it crits me. And there we go, at +3 attack, I should be able to knock this out. Occa Berry in hole, 1 shot. And that critical hit shouldn't have mattered either. You'll also see a glitch here where the text will say that she's about to send out the Pokemon that's on your side of the field. Ignore that, although that is a dead giveaway that she's sending out the Zoroark and not her Meganium. Another dead giveaway is that the Zoroark is level 37 while her Meganium level 38. So this is the Zoroark. It's holding the black glasses, it has Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, and Shadow Ball. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit it with Blaze Kick and get this out of here. And now here is the real Meganium. It's holding the leftovers, it has Sword Stance, Nature Power, Earthquake, and Petal Blizzard. And one Blaze Kick, it's gone. Even now, the result is still the same. It makes me happy. And after all this time, I still can't beat you. Somehow, I'm happy you won. It's nice to know everyone's improving. And anyway, docking soon, so guess I'm going to head back outside. I'm going to drop you and Alita off at Giran, and then deliver the people of Occa Town back to their home. After that, it's back to where I came from. And that looks like it's going to be the final battle of this episode. And overall, it looks like it's going to be it for this episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped. Hope you all had a good time. And I'm sorry my voice is a little bit sore. But again, thanks all for watching. And thank you all for all the support. I will catch you all on the next one.